day guys out there, is Olushola ABC. Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you step by step on how to create an ambience patch. So for this example, I'm going to be using the Boss GT1000 for the tutorial. Then I have the other patch settings for the other effects like line 6 Helix, line 640 HD500X NUX MG30, VAVE, MK300, GX100. Then just mention it. So you can still copy the same settings for your own multi-effect pedal. So before I proceed to the lesson, I would like you to click the subscribe button, then put on the notification bell so as for you not to miss any of my video updates, because I'm still going to do more series on patch creations. Let's get to the lesson. Hey guys, you're welcome. This is the interface of Boss GT1000 effect pedal. This is the editor interface. So I'm starting with a clean amp. That's the first thing I'm going to be needing. So I'm using the Boss natural amp. So here are the settings. I have 50 on my gain, 0 on my sag, 0 on my resonance, 50 on my levels, 50 on the bass, 50 on the middle, then 50 on the treble as well. Then my gain SW is on the middle. So for my solo level, I have that at 50% as well. Now I did something here. I brought the noise gate to the front of the amp. I'm about to cut any noise that might be coming maybe from the signal directly. So I have the threshold on 30%, I have the release on 30%. Then I move quickly to the EQ. So I'm using this EQ4 here. So I'm using the parametric EQ. So these are the settings. I have 0 dB on my low gain, then 500 Hertz for my low mid frequency. Then on my Q, low mid Q, I have 1. Then I have 4 kilohertz on my high mid frequency. Then 1 on my high mid Q, 0 on my high mid gain, high gain 0. So I flattened that as well. So 0 levels. So as we all know that delay is one of the main stomp box that you use in creating ambience. So I have different multiple of delays stacked together in this signal. So I'm going into my master delay. My master delay is made up. I am using shimmer this time around. So putting it on, I use shimmer. This is the settings. On my time, I have 375 milliseconds. My feedback, I have 34. Then effect level 50. I'm very sure that all the other values on each parameter here are automatic, but those are the one I affected: my time, my feedback, and effect level. Then direct level as well, that's on 48%. Then I move to the next delay. The next delay is on 400 milliseconds. Then I cut the feedback to 29%. That's my delay 1. So another delay here, which is delay 2, I put that on as well. The only different thing I did here is just to cut the feedback. I have 40% of it on feedback. Then I move to my reverb. Why reverb this time around? Because I'm still going to stack one more delay to the chain, but I want to use reverb now. I stick to the ambience reverb. So on my time, I have 2.6 seconds. Then on the pre-delay, I have 30 milliseconds. On the effect level, I have 25. On the density, I have 5%. So my low cut, I maintain 125 Hertz. Then on my high cut, I have 8k kilowatts. So for the dock pre-depth, I reduce that to 18%. So 18%. Then my direct level is 100. My dock post depth, I have 12% on that. That's for my reverb. Then I activated this third delay again. So on it again, I had to just cut the feedback to 16%. That is just for the stomps. Then I have my volume pedal. I brought it all the way from the wet signal. I brought it to the direct dry signal because I want the volume pedal to be able to swell all the included parameters here. Now let's go to the cabinets. So my cabinets, I just follow what GT1000 gave me due to the amp I've picked. So I have, for my microphone type, I have dynamic 57. Then the distance is short. My microphone position is 5 centimeters. So and my mic level is 100. That's just for the speaker. Now I think that's all we need for this ambient sound. So now I'm going to be test running it for you so that you can hear how it sounds. I'm going to play alone, then I'm going to still play while play on a loop jam, so as for you to see different dimension of it. Let's get to the lesson. Let's hear how it sounds alone. Now let's listen to it in a music context. So here's a loop jam. So we have this on D minor. That's just it. So if you like this lesson, I would like you to click the subscribe button and do well to put on your notification bell, subscribe to my channel, put on the notification bell so as for you not to miss any of my video updates. Do not hesitate to share this and watch out for the next lesson. See you later.